Hi, welcome back to the channel, FIFA Mobile. Alright, I'm trying my luck on this lottery again of the TOTW. So I've from this Elite TOTW, I spent about $251,000 getting 3 players because one of my player, the goalkeeper 83, was given to me free in one of those packs. Likewise, there are a few of these SBC that I tried that got some free players and some players I bought. So roughly just assuming I'll spend about 251k to buy some players. Alright, so with that I got 85 CAM, 2 of them, and then I got an 85 CF, just 1 of them. But what really strikes me was basically the 85 CF. The 85 CAM was just a tiny profit, I'll say roughly about break even, just a tiny one. And the jackpot was really the 85 CF, which I got a profit of about near to $500,000. So there are 2 of this SBC in the TOTW. Let me just go through the simple one, which is the gold. Of course, when you look for players, you go for the TOTW program, and then you try to set the price wise roughly around 30,000. You can see some of the players are there available for you. Grab those because you need 76 and above, so remember to set the OVR as 76 and above. Alright, so go hunt for them. You may be able to snipe some of these great players below 30,000. So if I'm not wrong, you need about 4 of them. Then you can actually gain 20 of the elite points. You need 100 elite points to complete that elite TOTW. So you just got to spend some funds here. I think roughly, if you just imagine 30,000 each, roughly there, about 100 to 120,000 for 4 players. So in generally, if you keep on getting this together, if have 5 sets of this, you'll be spending about near to $500,000. So that's how much you need to pay if you go for the gold TOTW way, which means that you basically have to buy 4 of this 76 OVR players and above at about roughly 100,000 for 4 of them, roughly average. Alright, so if you need 20 points times 5, which is 100, you need 5 sets, is 500,000. Alright, so that's roughly just a gauge for you to let you know how much it costs to exchange for 100 of the elite TOTW points itself. So now very quickly, let's enter. After we got all those players, I'm going to get 60 numbers because 60 of those are points, because I have 3 groups of players to put in. Apparently there's a cap on this gold TOTW. There's basically a cap of 3 sets, so you can actually only gain 60 points at 1 go maximum for, or you're going to wait for a couple of days before you get resets again. Alright, so I just put in these few players there, and you can see actually there's certain criteria, like for example minimum of 4 teams, minimum of 4 nations, and of course all must be TOTW players, that's for sure. But you're gonna meet the overall team OVR as well as 76. So that's how you fit it for the first set. Alright, so there you go, you get 20 points. Alright, so with the 20 premium points, you need 5 sets, you get 100, and there you can go with opening a premium pack itself. Okay, I'm going to do it the same way for the second and third sets of this gold TOTW. And then I'll proceed on to talk about the elites. Okay, so this is really one way. Very quickly, let's quickly fulfill the criteria required. Okay, I think we are ready again. Okay, so we got 20 points. Okay, one last set here before we move on. Just bear with me a little while. Right, so this is the last set. I'm gonna gain all the 60 points every time it's available. I'll try my luck because I know this is a lottery. Sometimes you make losses, but sometimes you are lucky. Like me this time around, I made $500,000. Alright, so Alright, so that's the 60 points that we got. So you get 160 points already. Let's try and see who we got this time around. So the first pack, we got this 85 CAM. Not too bad, their stats are quite good, but as usual, you know, I'll only sell them for profits. So for this guy here, how much can you sell him for? So roughly about 200, 300,000. So if you've been spending 500,000, you'll be making a loss, because if you get this guy, which is at max, I'll sell it for 296. That's about it. Okay, so if you're getting 3 sets of those Gold TOTW 500,000, you're making a loss. Alright, so very quickly, let's come to show you this, which is the one that I make a profit from the 85 CF, about 500,000. So these are the players I got. You can see the price there, about total of 251k. And then we go with putting them in as usual. Slightly more complicated for this Elite TOTW, but if you look at the players that I have placed in, then you will have fulfilled that criteria, because you need to fulfill a certain criteria of nations and teams. So you got to bear in mind not to buy the same nation and teams. Alright, so we got a first one done, so that we got that 100 premium points. And I'm going to do up the second set again in a more hastened speed, so you do not take too much of your time. So I'm going to get another set. Okay, so this is another set that fulfill the criteria. So as you can see, I got an 84 Fabian. That's free as well from a pack that I opened. So sometimes opening of those packs give you some players, you can throw it in because they're not really worth a lot of money in the market. So that's how I do it. So I'll normally get 3 players and add on a free one, so roughly about 251,000 per 100 premium points. That's much cheaper compared to the Gold TOTW, right? It's roughly half the price. So that's just want to show you the difference between a Gold and an Elite TOTW. One is about 500,000, one is about 251,000. Okay, so that's the 2 ways of getting those premium points. And here we got 85 pay. So what surprised me, I'll show you later on. Alright, so I'm gonna open my second pack and see who we get again. Alright, just any moment now. Okay, we got an 85 CAM again. So we got 2 pieces of this card of a CAM and 1 pieces of a CF. As you're aware, the 85 CAM can be sold for roughly with a minimum price about 280,000, and then a buy now price about 296,000 itself. So in G's, if you spend 251, you'll make a tiny profit after tax, I would say. So more or less break even plus a little bit of profit here, a few tens of thousand. But if you go by the gold method, you'll be making a loss about 200 odd thousand. Right? So as for this DPA 85 CF, it was really shocking when I find out how much he's worth, because initially I thought he's worth at max about 100 over 1,000, which is quite disappointing. I was making a loss, and then the moment I put him the card into it, I was shocked that the system automatically set him as a minimum price of about 679,400. So that was really shocking, because I never expect this amount to appear the moment I put the card into the system for selling. And the buy now price was 788,400. So that was really shocking to me, because I never expect that. And of course, with this player, I made about near to $500,000 profit. So this was my before setting on the SBC. I got about $4.4 million, and of course I buy 60 number of points using the gold method, and eventually my ending amount of coins I have was 4.8. So roughly I made about $500,000 or more. So just want to share with you this. Sometimes playing the lottery seems to worth it. And I think the system sometimes is a bit strange. How would 85 be worth 700 over 1,000? Alright, thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe. I think I struck the lottery.